Okay. All right. Hello. Hello. I hope I'm live now. Oh, look. Go Packers, go. Wow. Isn't that lovely? Oh, how sad is the situation? Hi, Jake. That's awesome that you put that there. Go Packers, go. I don't know about anybody else. Yeah, it is 4:20, but um, today is like really. I don't even know how to articulate myself today. It's just so horrible. I'm speechless, which is incredibly rare. Hi, Tally. I think today I couldn't stop thinking about her. We were supposed to meet up back in January, but Beth wasn't very well. And so we postponed, and then Mary wasn't well. And I was literally going to talk to Mary about the next available date to meet up because I was going to take 3 weeks off on May 25th. And I never got the opportunity to even say that. And I know that when she had the COVID, it lingered and she was quite ill for a long time. Oh, and it is so sad to hear someone mention that she may not have had health insurance. Hi, Annalore. It's always good to see you. I mean, I have been thinking about this all day. If it was a case of, and I know it goes through people's head, if it was a case of her having health insurance, would she have realized how sick she was? Or maybe there was inflammation around her heart, or maybe we're all speculating. Maybe stopping smoking and drinking cold turkey attributed to maybe the fact that she hardly ever slept, maybe that attributed to what I'm hearing is a heart attack. But all these things have been going through my mind today. I haven't been able to concentrate on anything. Today, I screwed up today because I'm thinking of Mary and I'm seeing Mary's face and I'm seeing Mary smile and I'm hearing Mary laugh in my head. And I remember a really long conversation I had with her when I was in Missouri. I think, was it Missouri? I was in Missouri. And I said, can I talk to you on the phone? And she called me. We were on the phone for hours. And I said, Mary, I wish you were recording this phone call because it is absolutely hysterical. I mean, everyone is right about her. When you're on the phone with her, she has such a natural, general way of looking at life, and it's with humor. And even the most serious situations, she was able to find humor, which is why I've always been drawn to her. And even the time we're bickering and fighting, I've even said to her multiple times, I said to her the whole time, I was just wishing I wanted, I was just wishing that I could be your friend. She reminded me so much of the good parts about my sister, identical in humor, just everything, the way she dressed, everything about Mary reminded me of my sister. Yeah, and I did, Quinny, I loved when she used the dolls. I thought that was so funny. She tried so hard, but she was just generally funny, so it didn't make any difference. She was always going to be funny, even if it was a fail, it's still funny. So much on your mind. I know. The most unfair thing about this entire thing is Mary was also young when her parents passed away. And I think Matt is the same age as Mary was when her parents passed away. She just said to me last week, you're so lucky to have a father, She said that in a tweet. I just hope nobody takes her Twitter account down. It's so nice to go back and see the things that she said. Always, always with humor. That was her coping mechanism. Her humor. She could really laugh at herself. I really admire that. You know, she went with it. I said the same thing, Quinny. I said, God, are you kidding me? Out of all the people, and boy, you took her? I mean, I've been saying that all day long. You take the funny one, you take the brave one, you take a woman who has a loving husband, 2 children, 3 dogs, and a home, and friends all over the world. You take her? Literally said, I've lived my life. I'm 55. My kids are grown. I'll take her place. She has so much to look forward to, especially with her daughter. She has not even experienced first day of school with Nellie. She won't see her graduate high school. She won't be there at her wedding. Of course, she'll be there in spirit. We know she's around. Her soul lives on. But those are the things I'm thinking about today. Those are just things that cross your mind when you lose somebody, The whole situation is so heartbreaking. I know, it's so unfair to Nellie. She literally cared so much for other people. She never thought for herself. She never thought about, herself, like somebody said previously. She never complained about her pain. She never complained. And her last thought was about Mom and Beth because she wasn't able to get a hold of her. And she tried, and her and I had been DMing in Twitter. She told me she was worried because she didn't hear. Oh, Mohammed. She was awesome, wasn't she, Mohammed? She was the one that came up with the name Spider. So, of course, I'm never going to forget her. I keep my spider in my car. Yeah. She was so excited to be a mom for the second time, especially to a little girl. All the dolls. You could see how spoiled Nellie is. That was lovely. But she went through a lot physically this year. And what a trooper. What an absolute trooper. Quit drinking, stopped smoking. She was really proud of that. She was really proud. I don't know. I thought it was 30 days. And I thought I read somebody said 40. I know, Muhammad. I'm just playing with you. Always so fast. Because of the vipers, she's always married that. I know. She was 48 days sober. Wow. Wow. For what? She was 43, just beginning in life. So much to do. It's so sad that Nellie is only 3, because I just fear that, her memory will fade, you know, 25, 30 years from now. Her memory will fade and we'll all be gone. And there'll be nobody to say, oh, your mom was so wonderful. She was so funny. She really cared about other people. Went out of her way to care about other people. I know. So just too soon. Thank you, Mel. So weird. I was so close to seeing her. And then she got COVID and she got really sick. It's just, with death, and I see it so often, but it's almost like you go into a denial period where you just don't believe it. And you think somebody's going to jump out and say, oh, it's just a joke. It's part of that process of grieving. I'm still in the denial part. I just want it to be not true. I just want it to be, maybe they had to do it because Mary's too stressed out and needed an exit. And I pray to God that that's what happened and that she's okay. That's where your brain does go to. It's okay. You don't have to call me Wiggy. It's all right. Oh my God. Are we going to miss her? Are you kidding? I think she was a riot when she was drinking. She was even more fun. You know why? Because she was a happy, fun drunk. That's why. A lot of people get drunk on YouTube when they're angry drunk. So Mary was always happy. You'd see her having a great time with her friends in bars. And we used to use that against her because, we were petty like that back then. But when you grow fond of somebody, of course you remember those as good times. She had a lot of friends in real life. You know? I think some people could have been easily jealous of her because, listen, she had a husband, she had 2 children. Sometimes she would be employed, and a home, 3 dogs. You know, always found time for people, always found time for her friends. I don't know. Does anybody else want to come up here and talk about her? Because I feel like I need to be around people that knew her. I want to talk about her because you know, I don't tell anybody in my family about YouTube. It's true. But today I had to tell my dad, um, my daughter's boyfriend. I mean, because I had to talk to somebody about it. So he told my entire family. He told my mother. I sent my mother a text and a picture of Mary. I mean, and I don't do that. I didn't want to be so alone in it, alone in my shock, in my grief. And I know it sounds ridiculous, and I'm not related to her. We haven't met, but you grow fond of people, and you don't know why. You care about people, and sometimes you don't know why. You know, I did care about her. I know a lot of people would never admit to caring about her, but yeah, that's true, Snoopy Snoop. There's always, yeah, somebody passes away. But I think we expect it from certain people. Like, if it was me or Beth, because Beth and I had been very sick, we would expect that. We'd be upset. Well, I hope people would be upset. They probably won't, but it's okay. But I'm just, you know what I mean. Not from Mary, of all people, who's young. I know. I think because the brain doesn't want to believe it. I can easily take her place. It breaks my heart to think of how much she's missing out on her, will be missing out doing things with her daughter. Oh, that really breaks my heart. She loved that baby, my God. She was so excited about getting pregnant. I only met her after. I think it was 2 weeks after she gave birth, I met her. But I remember her telling those stories. Oh, speaking of prayers, I found this prayer. It's short and sweet on a Google search. Just to be clear, it's called A Prayer for the Soul. It says, Dear God, I humbly ask you to hear this prayer for the soul of Mary. Please allow them to transition into your heavenly circle of hosts. Forgive any sins that they have weighing on their soul, and allow them to bask in the light of your grace and mercy so that they can live with you in paradise forever. Amen. I'm really not very good at prayers, but that one, I really liked that one. Let me see if I can get the link. StreamYard's link. Copy. Okay. Alright, let's put it in here. Paste. Come on. Paste. I think that might be it. Hey, Boston Bridget. 43 years old. Boston Bridget. She was 43. Oof. I can't. 43. I mean, think how young that is compared to a lot of us here. Wow. It's a lot to take in. If anyone wants to come up and join me, I'd really appreciate it. Well, listen, MK, I don't think the stress of YouTube is what um, took her from us. I think there were some underlining health issues, obviously surrounding the COVID or whatever, because she wasn't very well. Yeah, Bridget, same age as you. Yeah, and that's just so crazy. It doesn't seem real, does it, Duke? Yeah, I had the same shock when my husband died. It didn't seem real, and I go places where I think he would be, and try to scope him out. That went on for a good 2 years. You know, maybe he faked his death. Your mind really plays tricks on you. Oh my gosh. Yeah, you're turning 43 this year. It does make you think. It also makes you think what Holly was thinking when she said goodnight to Mary. I love you, good night. And next, did when Holly said goodnight, it was the last time. A few hours later, she had passed away, and I can't get my head around that. You know? Okay. Hi.
It's really me.
Yeah.
Hello. I don't want you up here by yourself. You just said if anybody wants to come up, that means you don't want to be alone.
No, it's isn't this hard to accept?
It is, and for me, it's more hard to be honest. It's more hard for me because I liked Mary. I did. I thought she was funny. She was so beautiful. But because you have to worry about who's gonna kick you out of this circle or who's not gonna talk to you anymore if you talk to this person. That's why I'm on this panel. I don't give a fuck anymore. You know what I mean? I'm going where I want to go. I'm gonna talk to who I like, and that's it, man. It's a wake up call for sure. You know what I mean?
I know. I know. We're never gonna see her again. We're never gonna hear her again. It's ugh.
You know, sad. And her little girl, and her mom died young too, and it's just a circle. It's sad.
Oh, it really is. Like, what is happening with Matt? Does he have family there? I know she had some sisters.
And her goddaughter, she loved her goddaughter so much. She's always showing her too, right? Wasn't that her goddaughter, that little baby she always showed? She was so cute.
Yeah. And she got another dog, so she had 3 dogs there.
hmm And like I said, listen, I'm not going to pretend I was close with her. I wasn't. But let me tell you something. The 2 times that I really needed help and I was on YouTube, Mary was one of the first ones to send me something with a nice little message and never ever talk about it openly or like say anything bad about me or nothing like that,
Yeah.
It's like that's the thing on here. Like the help always comes to where you never think it's gonna come from,
Yes.
and the
So
people.
true.
I have COVID right now, so I'm not being dramatic and crying and making a scene. I have a. This is how I sound right now because I have COVID. So
How
sorry.
did you manage to get COVID?
My brother brought it home from Amazon. I didn't even order
What?
it.
See?
I called
Humor.
them. They won't let me return it. I'm bullshit. I'm stuck with it now. They charged me for it twice.
See, that's scary. We have to worry about her now.
No, they put me because I'm high risk because my health problems.
Yeah.
So they actually put me on Paxlovid. It's called. It's So usually you'd go to the hospital and they give you an IV of it, but because I could do it now, I have it in pill form, so I'm taking it at home. So we'll see.
Joanna wants to know if it was Amazon Prime.
Yeah. So I'm literally paying them to get me sick.
Well, I'm so sorry. I had it, but it was,
Unbelievable.
yeah. It would.
Yes, Mel, it was. You're right. She's so cute.
Oh, she
So,
doesn't get to go and take her daughter to her first day of school.
don't even. I can't. Don't do
I
that.
can't either. I got the
Ugh.
knife right in my heart thinking about that.
Ugh. Hi, Jake.
Hi,
Is that you, Jake? We don't want any penises today.
it's me.
Well, if it's a good one, I'll take a peek. I'm not gonna
How
lie.
crushed are you?
I don't know what to fucking say.
I talked to him on the phone yesterday because he's not gonna tell the truth, and he's very crushed because, believe it or not, him and Mary were good friends. Every time he was live, she was in there throwing her jokes and talking, and they talked offline too. Look at this disgusting. Somebody, where's your wrenches, dude? Boot him out of here. Don't even say it out loud. Just get him out. Listen, I wouldn't, troll or not, I wouldn't wish that karma on myself ever.
Oh, wow.
No,
That
yeah.
is
Don't even read it
horrible.
out loud. Just don't give it any light. Just let it go. Yeah, she did, Mel. She did.
Well, if I go, just you could laugh all you want because I'll be laughing along with you, okay?
That's right. What are you gonna, if you don't laugh, what are you gonna do? Cry? Which one
No,
do
I
you
mean,
think she would want out of
if
you?
I die and you guys making fun of me, I'm going to be up there with my popcorn and my
Oh, I'll
big
be making
gulp
fun of you. That way you can't come
laughing at
back
you.
at me. It's open season.
I know, right? With a baguette.
The only thing I will say though is I'm not surprised, but I think it's gross how the back and forth videos were not taken down like out of respect for her family. Do you know what I'm saying?
Like
Like I look
immediately.
like immediately, absolutely. Like, and I don't want to do that, but I'm just saying like you have her pictures and the damn titles and the thumb like take those down immediately. That's just what I was gonna, that's just what I would do, you know?
Wow. Yeah,
No,
I
she
know.
didn't. Kelly, stop that.
I wish Uni would come up and talk about it because they were going at it.
Yeah.
I know Uni's devastated because she's been crying all day and she can't face anybody right now.
You got to stop and think, like, with you and I, Woody, like, we were going at each other, like, God damn it, dude. I was Tuma girl for a year. And then we finally stopped and said, what's the point of this? Like, I think you're funny. You watch my videos. Like, let's just be friends. Screw it, right? Everybody else's fight with you is not my fight. And that's what you got to bring it down to.
Was it a year? Oh my God.
Yeah. You picked on me. You bullied me. You said I'm not from Boston originally, even though I grew up right in East Boston, next to the airport and shit.
Oh my God, you sound like you're from Boston.
Yeah, you don't. You sound like you're from Maine or
No, New
maybe New
Jersey.
Hampshire.
I'm from New Jersey.
Originally, Woody is from New Hampshire.
Terrible.
You're not from the Derry area, are you? Don't make me laugh. I get a kick out of saying that because you know what a Derry area is?
No.
It's the area between a woman's two holes down there. So when you live in New Hampshire, you got to say, I'm from the Derry area.
Oh my God.
That's one place I'm never moving.
This is, by the way, this is Banter, everybody.
Oh yeah.
Again, ignore it. I think it's very sad. I mean, somebody that we cared about passed away, and you want to come in here and be that mean? That's terrible.
Don't even listen. Don't say anything. Just tell your mods, hide from channel. Don't even time them out. Just hide from channel. That's what I do.
I could say who I think that is, but
me too, Baked. You know why? Because then maybe she'll leave all the people she likes on here, all her muddy honey, because she's rich. Am I in your will, Witty? Now that we're friends again, can I be in your will?
It's very important to be in the will when you're Italian. You have to be in somebody's will.
Oh, too bad I'm Portuguese and Irish. That's why I am so broke, god damn it. I'm not Italian. Nobody left me dying.
All right, well, you never know. You could end up marrying an Italian.
Listen, Witty, I should have listened to my mom. You know what she told me? God bless her. She said, marry for money. If you fall in love, it's a plus. And if you don't, years later, take half and go find someone you do love. And I didn't listen. Damn it. Now look at me. She's a smart woman, wasn't she?
Listen, you're still a baby.
Oh my God, I'm not getting married again.
Come on.
I can't even go. I can't even get a. Well, I can get a boyfriend, but I don't even want a boyfriend right now.
Really?
My husband. Yeah.
Oh, that's all right then. Are you lesbian?
Let's be honest with you. Some days I look at some of these ladies and I'm like, maybe, you know? I'm trisexual at this point. I'll try anything.
Wait a minute. Who'd you steal that from?
What do you mean?
Who you steal that joke
My
from?
jokes are original. I don't mess around.
That was total stand-up. I know. We used to use laughing.
Well, I can't stand up, Witty. Remember? You told me I was handicapped, fat, can't stand up.
You don't have any legs. You're like Jake.
Let me tell you, me and Jake will never have a race. That's for sure.
No.
Jake, Witty used to say I have no legs. Now you have no legs. You want a race?
Don't forget Magda. Magda's left leg.
Thanks, Stiffens.
As long as I've got my middle leg.
And he's blind, the poor guy. He's really screwed.
We're gonna we're gonna need receipts because that's what Mary would say. We're gonna need receipts for that.
Yeah, where's the proof? So Jake has no legs. He's blind. I'm too fat to run, and half my legs are gone. We're all screwed here. I mean, nobody's going nowhere. Maybe that's why we're stuck on YouTube, Jake. We can't go anywhere.
She's like the. Did you ever watch Young Frankenstein, where the head is? Was it Young Frankenstein? No.
Every time I look in a mirror.
What? What did you say?
I said every time I look in a mirror.
He's trying to say he looks like Frankenstein. He's all right. He thinks he looks like Frankenstein. I'm going to need the receipts on that, too.
Yeah, I haven't been on the camera in a long time. My skin is really bad.
Oh, please. Mine
people
too.
Are so mean. You know, I have a few pimples, but people are so mean about it. My God.
Oh, yeah. Remember when they used to attack you for hair extensions, and meanwhile I was doing reviews of hair extensions the same day? I never got that. I'm like, why are y'all attacking her for hair extensions? Meanwhile, I'm doing a review of hair extensions the same damn day, right?
Hair extensions. My goodness.
Such
Such a
stupid
fuss.
things. So petty, aren't they?
Yeah, but we all started like that. We
Oh
all
yeah,
did.
it's a
We
drama
made a lot of mistakes,
community.
all of us.
But I'll tell you honestly, within the past few years, though, it's gotten so dirty, nasty, and disgusting, man. It's just, it's,
Hey, Renee.
Has it?
yeah.
Who are the culprits?
You wouldn't even know them if I told you.
Well, maybe I want to know them because I love a good fight.
It's not a fight. It's going real life and being dirty,
Mel.
having
Yeah, but
cops
we
at
all
my
like to
door,
watch that.
and animal control because I abuse my dogs.
It happened to
my
you?
dogs live better than those people do.
Did
Yeah.
you get swatted?
No, just at the door kind of thing. No swatted. Listen, by the time the cops got up all these stairs, they wouldn't swat nothing. They couldn't breathe. I'm on the 4th floor. Remember?
Every man that goes up Bridget's stairs, she ties them up. They're all worn.
Oh my
Listen,
God.
if they want to risk getting up all these stairs and through that door down there, I'll keep them. How's that?
Yes, I am having weed
It's
because
420.
that's right. That too.
I remember the good old days on 420 here in Boston before weed was legalized. We'd have the Hemp Fest, and every year we'd go over there and smoke weed out in the open and have a good time with music and good people and good weed. It was a good time. Then they legalized marijuana, and now we have to pay all the taxes on it if you buy it from the dispensaries.
Really?
Yeah, it's like I think it's like 60, 75% taxed. It's terrible.
75% taxed.
Yeah, check it out.
This is recreational weed.
Yeah,
Right?
from just like the dispensaries.
Yeah. But
All
you get
right,
a medical. How come you don't have a medical card?
because I can't stand weed. It doesn't help me. It makes me want to eat everything and then sleep. Even sativa, I've tried all different things.
So
It
that's
doesn't
how you got
work.
Yeah, but sometimes it's a nice. I mean, once in a
Wait,
while.
I don't need weed. I can laugh and be goofy all day without it. I'm gonna
I
get
remember
down though,
when
so
I
you guys
smoked
can
weed,
Okay.
talk, so
Okay.
you guys can have your time. I just
I
didn't want
always
you up
got
here for
my
alone for a
joints.
minute.
Thank you. That was so nice of you, Bridget.
See, I'm not a bad person after all.
No, you're
Some
absolutely
days.
not.
Some days.
Prettiest girl.
Oh god, already now. My eye's all infected too. It's all my eye decided. My body's like, you got COVID? My eye's like, yeah. He's like, all right, well here, take this too. Somebody farted on my pillow last night. I don't even know who it is. I got
What?
pink eye. That's how you get pink eye, Winnie. Somebody farts on your pillow.
Somebody farted on my pillow.
Yeah, ask around. I've been
Ask her.
checking these dogs all day. Neither one of them will look me in the eyes. I can't trust them.
That is so funny.
Bye, you
Oh.
guys. Jake, you know how to get me. Winnie, again, sorry for losing your friend. And
Okay.
everybody else in chat. Sorry, I sound
Yeah.
terrible. You probably can't understand me. All right.
I can't believe it. That's amazing. She's got COVID. Wow.
Yeah,
Just take care of
I'm very
yourself.
proud of myself. I'm trying. Taking my
Stay alive,
meds.
please.
Oh, God. I mean, that
I'll
is the
talk to
purpose,
you
but we'll
later.
see. Bye, guys.
Hi, Jake.
Hey,
It's depressing, isn't it?
I just don't know what to say.
She's the same age as you, right?
No, she's younger. I'm an old fart.
I just wish Uni would come up.
She was just a good person, and I don't think she really knew how much people liked her.
I think you're right.
Because every time I talk to her, she always told me that she feels like she's alone.
Alone? What do you what do you mean?
She always felt like she that had to do everything in life on YouTube and that on her own. And
She had a husband and she had children. And
no, on
she's...
YouTube, I mean.
Oh. Well, no, a lot of people did like her.
So she always jumped in my chat, and she always was a bundle of fun.
Yeah, she's a good laugh. She was, when she stopped drinking, she was still the same. That was awesome. Still funny. I'm sorry, Snoopy. I totally forgot who you are. Now I remember who you are. Sorry. Oh, God, Jake. I was going to say something. What was I going to say?
I was going to message you last night before I went to sleep to see if you knew. But
I was on the phone to everybody. I was going to ask you, you know how Bridget said she has COVID? Knowing that she's so pretty, would you do it?
She is pretty.
If she had COVID, would you still do it? Would you still hit that, as they say?
Would I hit Bridget?
Yeah.
I told Bridget on the phone the other day, I told her, I'm not hitting on you, so don't take this the wrong way, but a lot of people call her fat and ugly, and they pick at her looks and her thing. And I said, as a male, I would bang her like crazy. But I said, don't take it the wrong way. I'm not hitting on her. I'm just saying, as a male, she is fucking gorgeous.
She is.
Without her makeup, like she...
you can't stop looking at her. I mean, when you see a face that pretty, when you look at anything pretty,
she just has natural beauty.
Natural, exactly. She looks good without makeup. She's so pretty. But I can't stop looking at her. Listening
to her videos sometimes, she seems to... Sometimes the comments get to her a little bit. I don't know if I'm right or wrong, but it's just the impression I get, and that's why I tried to tell her, as a male, I'm not hitting on her, but, if in another world, if I was able to grace her bed, I would be the happiest man in the world.
Yeah. There you go, Bridget.
And I'm not saying that just because she's my friend. I mean, she's fucking gorgeous.
She is. She is. I watch her TikTok one after the other. I can't get enough of her. And I'm not saying that in a sort of weird, creepy lesbian way. I'm just saying, beauty you want to look at. If you find something pretty or shiny, or you want to continuously look at. So I love looking at her makeup tutorials and things. So I like looking at her. Nothing wrong with that. Oh, how are we going to get through this?
But then, like I said to you, when I saw your wedding picture on Twitter, I was like, oh my God. And like on Discord, I keep seeing pictures of Mary. I'd never really looked at pictures of Mary because Mary was just Mary to me. But oh my God, she was fucking gorgeous too.
What a real coincidence.
People used to call her fat, and I'm like, but she isn't fat.
What a real coincidence that Magda comes back after Mary dies. What does that mean?
I mean, the gods are fucking playing games with us, trying to replace Mary with Magda.
Oh, Mel.
I don't know.
Sorry, Captain.
I don't know how many times yesterday I watched the video of Mary with her daughter on the weekend doing Easter.
I didn't get to see it. How did she look?
I didn't see Mary, just her talking giving her kid the Easter bucket stuff.
Gosh. Poor Matt. I mean, poor Matt. What is going to happen with? How is he going to deal with the grief? He's a single dad. Yeah, gosh. He's now a single father. You there?
Mm.
How heartbreaking is that? There's no words. You don't know what to say. How do you comfort somebody?
I mean, it's pretty much shut me up.
Yeah. Words just don't do anything.
There's things I want to say, but I don't want to say them because I don't know if it's right to be talking about it.
What do you mean? Give us a hint.
Shit goes through my head.
Yeah, well, it's a bad time, of course. All sorts of crap was going through my mind all day.
All I keep thinking is like the past week, every time I saw Mary, she was talking about how I've got her locked in my basement and I won't give her any food or water. That she was just playing this game that she's locked in my basement and I won't give her any food and water and I'm.
That's really funny.
I know. It's like that's the shit she would do with me all the time. I could be being hated on. Every time I went in a chat room, she would be like, Jake, it's like she never ever hated on me when I do stupid shit.
No, that's true. Yeah.
She'd tell me she don't approve of it or agree with it, but she'd never hate on me.
She's gonna be missed. It's gonna be strange without her. Yeah. You're at war. Dave, facial war. I'm at war with Magda. Why?
It's gonna suck to be me. You know why?
Why?
So many chat rooms I'd go in and I'd type Mary just to see if I was blocked or not because she would respond if she could see me.
Wow.
And now I'm not going to know if I'm blocked or not because she used to always reply to me.
Wow.
That's how cool a person she was. An asshole like me, she always was happy to see me.
I hope it's not true. I hope somebody says, "Oh, we're just kidding."
I had assholes in my chat yesterday. Fucking not as bad as you're getting.
What? What?
I had some chick yesterday go on Nicole's panel saying that it's wrong that I was doing a tribute to Mary playing his streams in her videos. That I was using Mary for content.
Well, yeah.
Why? Because I did a stream after hearing she'd passed away and just played her content to remember her by.
Yeah, nothing wrong with that. What's wrong with that?
I know.
But it is for content because you want, at times like this, you want to have somebody to talk to. Look, there's 40 people, whatever. We're all coming together because we want to talk about Mary. We're all here because we want to mourn or grieve with each other, whatever in whatever way we can. Magda made a mistake showing herself back. Showing herself back? Magda's not back. I don't know
Magda
what.
lost her other leg.
Yeah, her left leg. Yeah. We'll never know, will we? Do you think you could fall in love with a woman with one leg?
That'd be a perfect woman. She can't run away.
Oh my God. Who do you have in your basement?
I know who I'd like to have in my basement.
Oh my goodness. True colors. That's probably why we can't see your legs.
I've got Mary stuck in my basement for life now.
Oh, jeez. Poor Mary. That's all I can say. It's just I just keep saying, poor Mary, poor Mary. Senseless, like when my sister died. It's just senseless. Before I'd forgotten what was going to say about. I heard she didn't have insurance, health insurance, so she obviously wasn't seeing a doctor regularly. That's really sad. Something I could have easily helped her with. I feel, you know, there's always a little with some of us who've had our last experiences with Mary. Probably feel a little guilt about something. But that makes me sad if that was the case.
I'm going to make a prediction.
Yeah.
Because this is why the world sucks. The Packers will win the Super Bowl this year. I'm serious. I'm taking the Packers as my logo from now on in Mary's memory.
Yeah. Well, Mel D, I don't know. I mean, a 43-year-old slim girl, dies of a heart attack, This possibly could have been avoided. I don't know. Remember, Amber Rose says, Linda, remember the video Nellie from Little House made for Mary? Yes. I hope you think of your mom when you watch Little House. Now the baby has it. Yes, that's right. You know what Cameo is, right, Jake?
Mm.
Cameo, you pay somebody famous to say a couple of words.
Yep.
Well, Mary had Nellie from Little House on the Prairie say something to Mary. And this is her the last thing she says is, oh, don't name your daughter that. That's what I said to Mary when I first met Mary. She didn't appreciate that at all. Because it did make me think about the little nasty girl in the House of the Prairie. But, yeah, that's so sad. I'm trying to see the humor in it.
Mm.
But it's so hard to feel guilt to even giggle at anything, knowing. Yeah, she had to get. Oh yeah, send it to Jake. He'll understand when he sees that. Oh, and I hope that angel follows her daughter and guides her through life. Oh, her sister Linda did it for her. I see. I feel almost like physically depressed because I don't feel like eating, which is weird for this time of night. The world just carries on. I was pumping gas saying, I'm pumping gas, the world is carrying on, and Mary is gone. You know? Just weird. What are you up to over there in New Zealand?
I'm just talking to Google support at the moment.
Hmm. What's the time and day?
10 minutes to 10 a.m.
You really up this early? Wow. I always assumed you'd be a late night person. Oh, God, now God, that's not very nice. Shall we rejoice in the life that she did live? I don't know what that means. The written in the Lamb's Book of Life? I know, Embry, I know. I know. Or like she's going to respond to our tweets or something. I know. Oh. I just noticed I don't have any mods.
You do
Where did
have mods.
Sorry?
You do have mods
I do? Where?
in the chat. Me.
I don't think so. I don't see any.
Oh, maybe they're lurking.
Lurking. Well, today's 420. Do you have any?
Any?
Weed.
I don't smoke it.
Oh, honey, you are missing out.
I'm trying to get YouTube to cancel her membership to my channel.
Whose membership?
Mary's. I don't want like her husband's gonna need all the money in the world that they have now. I don't want her bank account to keep paying me, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. Wow.
Like, because she had the $15 one, and it's like, so I want it cancelled because they're gonna need all the money in the world now.
Yeah, he's now a single dad. I
Mm.
know.
So I'm
Wow.
asking,
That hits home, right?
Google support if they can cancel it for me.
Oh, God is here. Great. Can you bring Mary back and maybe take someone else? Take me and bring Mary back. Take noodles. That's what somebody said. Take noodles. Take noodles. Poor Noodles. Noodles actually thinks he is God.
They're having a look to see if they're able to do it for me.
Take butter. I know, Ambery Rose. I know. I know what you mean. And I don't have their address, so I don't know where to send it. unless there's an obituary, but I doubt they're going to do an obituary, in case they get harassed. How sad would that be? They harassed the funeral director.
Mm.
So has this affected you?
Made me sad.
Yeah.
I'm not normally a person who mourns or like. I don't normally show empathy. I don't normally care. I just normally. But I don't know.
Wait, say you're.
I don't know why, but this one's like hit me.
So are you saying that you're a sociopath?
Probably.
Really? Huh. I really don't know what to make of that. Well, I don't blame him, Mel. I really don't blame him. But I don't believe YouTube um, killed Mary like everybody is saying. I just think that she had some health issues with whatever what was going on, and according to Holly, she had no insurance, so she wasn't seeing a doctor regularly. I don't want to sound like a broken record. I don't think you are Jakey Poo. Yeah, that's Jakey Poo. I don't know how she's doing. She only said one word to me in a text. She hasn't responded all day. Oh, you don't think he's a sociopath? Well, I don't know what's going on. He's very quiet, so he's not right. Well, he said he doesn't have any. Are you there, Jake?
Hmm.
See, he's thinking that he's ignoring all of us.
No, I don't know what to say because I don't know. Like she was Mary was someone that was special,
She was. You
and
are correct.
it makes me sad because I don't think she really knew how much she meant to people. I really don't think she knew that.
Wow. I don't know. You might be right. But you know what? She always had a lot of friends.
Hmm.
All the time she used to go mommy's night out, and you'd see all the friends with her. So I don't know. We will never know.
I just always remember, like, I'll be streaming and I'll be trashing mangoes or someone. Next thing I'm getting messages from Mary. Check my Twitter. I got some stuff to play. And I'd never play her clips because they were always full of music and I didn't want to get copyright claims.
Oh,
I'd watch her clip and I'd say, I'll play that one next time. And she'd go, okay. Because she always had like music on them and they get copyright claimed. And I was trying to get my 5 cents ad revenue. But she always had my back.
yeah, it sounds like her. Yeah. Yeah.
And I know one thing is like, because I talked to her, all those people who hated on her, it
Yeah.
hurt her. Like when she would be like Mangoes would say something about her, and like she actually was hurting that you were saying that about her because it wasn't true to her.
Yeah. Yeah. She could be sensitive. I see
That's why she would fight her little battles so staunchly because
that.
that's why those bitches that fucking made her life hell are gonna be my new toys.
Who do you think are they?
That fucking Wendy and fucking the ones making asshole posts about her at the moment.
You're
I'm
kidding
watching.
me.
I'm watching. And they're gonna be seeing the worst of me.
Hmm. Well, how evil do you have to be to talk about somebody negatively after they've passed? Right?
Mm. I've been that asshole before. But like I say, asshole. I've been that asshole. That means they're being assholes.
Right.
It's like I had people coming in my chat yesterday saying it's all fake and it's all like,
Well, I don't think anyone needs to go pass away. That's why I don't talk about G Mangos because he's very unwell. Yeah, she was treated unfairly by a lot of us. I mean, I had my scrape with Mary. Mary had her scrape with me, and Embry understands we all had our scrape with each other, and we kind of made up. You know? Oh, what's this? Oh, here we go. Do you want me to read it? Embry, do you want me to read it?
if you want.
She sent me this to. I guess she wants me to read it. Okay. It is a picture of Wendy. One
One win.
win. I can't see it. Hang on. I don't know what it's in reference to, so I'm just gonna read it because I don't see a response from Embry here. It says, perfectly said, I can't believe what I'm seeing right now. Using this as an opportunity to blame me as if I somehow caused this. Would you feel that way if it were me who died today? Would you be cussing and threatening Mary or Corey or Bomb or anyone else? If it were me or Diane or Randy who passed away, is it really that deep for you guys? Are you so full of your pure hatred? Wake up, people. Life is short. FFS. Have you really learned nothing? There is a baby without a mother tonight, a man without a wife. Focus on that. Give your energy to that. Pray for that. Huh. Well, I have no idea uh, what their fight is about. Does anybody know? Is it because the stolen money from that skinny lady? What's her name? What the heck's her name? Diane.
Diane.
Look, she's so forgettable. Oh, well. Is that what it's about? Bingo. People that make everything about themselves. Oh, yeah. Okay, I got you. Right. Okay. Yes, I see your point. Mary wanted her money back. Did she get it back?
Probably not.
Like, I know there's a whole story behind this, but I don't know what it is. Whoops. What have I done? Okay. Nope. Interesting. Why is that? I tell you, I don't want to be in Wendy's position or Uni's position. They were fighting, and I wouldn't want to have that on my conscience. You know? Yeah. I get a splinter out. Dead air, dead air. Sing for us. You know a good hymn? Hymn. Oh, that's right. Okay, I got it. All right, so, because Diane said it was Hermione. Right. Hey, listen, we all tried to talk to them both about it. You know? The back and forth, the back and forth. Yeah, you know. I mentioned it to both of them. Somebody has to step away, right? She did. That's the story, yeah. Wow. Jeez. Yeah, see? She was very forgiving, Embry. You know? Who would have guessed, right? We all started off as enemies, like a bunch of high schoolers, territorial schoolers, right? I mean, literally, that's how we all behaved when we came on here. We didn't know how to act. It was a whole different thing for us. So, you know, so we ran riot. Then realized that the people we're running riot on are actually human beings with feelings. And that kind of changed everything. You know?
I know she felt strong in what she was fighting for.
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't even realize that was going on. I mean, I knew, well, I didn't know the story. I wish I had known.
I feel bad because I always told her that I was going to help her, and I'd let her come up on my panel and like we'll do it up together to fuck these people that mess with her, and I always just got caught up in my own bullshit and never got around to it.
Mary was super fun to fight with. She always made me laugh so hard. I know, right? I know. She was Caesar. Isn't that funny? That is so funny. We both. I feel the same way. Yeah. She was always funny, and when we were supposed to be enemies, right? And she was doing all the dolls and naming us all the dolls, and
I know
you know,
hipster.
I'd be laughing. I would love it. I couldn't wait for the next episode. No, but I was so close to meeting up with her. That bothers me the most. We had to cancel because she wasn't well. I know, right? Her little giggles when she's reviewing something and she has those little giggles in between. Oh. Cried on and off for 24 hours. I know. It's going to take time. It's just hasn't soaked in, sunken in. What's the word? It hasn't absorbed. You were a Barbie too? Yeah, I had a Barbie, and she was the witch. Not quite the spider, but the witch. It was absolutely hysterical. Couldn't stop watching. And every time she would stick somebody's face on something, like I thought the one I'm a Barbie girl one where I think it was that one. Uni's face was stuck on one of the dolls. I thought that was so funny. Of course, Uni didn't. If I recall, I think she cried. Well, it was absolutely a riot. It's so funny. Yeah, she was creative. She can make anything, give everything a voice. A carrot, a rock.
We watched so many of her videos yesterday. They were fucking. I didn't appreciate it as much as seeing it all yesterday. Like watching how I watch people's videos every day, and it's like it's kind of like it's in one ear and out the other because it's just another video. But now, like watching hers yesterday and like actually taking it all in.
Yeah. Look how young she is. Always laughing, always having fun, always having bonfires and parties and
She used to have
traveling.
emoji wars with Vanessa in my chat. The two of them would just go crazy posting emojis. And she'd have so much fun doing it with Vanessa. It's just the silly things she used to do.
Yeah.
You alright?
Yeah, it's just so sad. So unfair. It's just so unfair. I mean, I'm always going to remember this moment. Out of all the people most likely to go, it certainly wasn't her on the list. Don't make it awkward, Linda. Every Rose, she's so funny. Yeah. I will say stealth track marks. I do care about Uni, but that kind of is bothering everybody, what you're saying. Yeah. Terrible, huh? Our Chinese fashion show. Oh my god, that's so funny. I know. Yeah, well, she used to love those cute little dresses. But I love how you the Chinese fashion show. Basically saying all the dresses came from China. It's so funny. Yeah, she loved her cute little outfits. With these children screaming. Careful, you're gonna trip. Careful. I can't even watch kids run because you're always afraid somebody's gonna hurt them or jump out. Oh, right now one kid's already fallen. Of course, because it's Murphy's Law, isn't it?
What was it Mary used to say all the time? Good morning, good afternoon, go fuck
Afternoon, go fuck
yourself.
yourself. Yeah. Oh, thank you, Melody. Thank you for updating us all the info.
Mel didn't sleep last night.
Yeah, I can imagine. Jeez.
What? Or oh, she might have slept. She just. I don't want to say what she told me. I got that wrong. She
What?
did sleep. She just didn't. She's taken this a bit hard too.
Yeah.
Sweet dreams, Mel.
You know, Mary didn't sleep very often. You know,
Mm.
she wasn't a good sleeper. I wish we knew the exact details. I find it would be comforting instead of the mixed stories we're hearing that put doubts in people's minds. Like 1 minute we were told she died in her sleep. Next minute, she had a heart attack in front of the kid, or the kid wake up and
I
found her.
know. But
Or
I read the message that the husband sent, and I guess he's confused in himself with his anger towards some of the people that he was responding to in that message. Because at one stage he said the daughter, she died in front of the daughter, and then he
yeah,
said that they found her lying on the floor or something. But and
yeah,
then people were saying that she died in her
in her
sleep.
sleep. Yeah, I mean, so I'm starting like maybe because the marijuana is wearing off, but I'm starting to have some doubts.
Like I think maybe like when like he's probably like way up in his feelings at the moment and upset. So like give it some time and the actual some clarity will form.
Yeah, it's terrible to keep speculating. I mean, I get it. I shouldn't keep speculating, but this is what happens when you're trying to what's the word?
Bonnie.
You sort of reconcile yourself to the situation, and then you end up wanting to talk more about something only to keep the subject alive. I don't know. I'm rambling, but I think you get my point. If we hang up, it's going to be quiet, it's going to be silent, and then you're going to think about Mary. That's why people get together. Does that make sense?
Mm.
The Packers still suck. Saints are better. Rest easy, cheesehead. Okay, that was nice. That's from Betty Parker.
That used to be Bonnie Parker. But Betty said, I liked Mary, but I'm not a mushy person, so this is what I will say. Mary, you will be missed, but the Packers are the best team in the world because the Saints suck. Rest easy because Betty Parker's a cheesehead.
I'm like, this guy called you Jakey Zoo. Oh, where'd the comic go? Betty Parker called you Jakey Zoo.
Yeah, because I call her Betty Poos. You know, Betty, I'm now taking over Mary's seat as a fucking Packers fan.
Yeah. You have to be die hard though.
I'm
Watch every
gonna,
game.
I'm gonna get me a fucking cap and a fucking jersey. I mean, I never really followed American football, and I always followed the Patriots because I'm a Red Sox fan, but I had no tie to the team. But I'm gonna take up Mary's seat on the Packers.
Okay.
Shut
Yeah,
up,
maybe
Chris.
she can. Maybe if you get some sort of connection spiritually, she could tell you who's going to win.
It's like I've changed my name to Go Packers Go for Mary because she would have loved that. I put a Packers emoji in for my members to post. Mary would have loved that.
Did you watch Holly Undead's video?
Not yet.
Oh, so we can't talk about that then. What did you have for breakfast?
Nothing yet.
Do you eat breakfast?
When I'm hungry, I normally have brunch. I normally only eat 2 meals.
It sounds sexier. I normally have brunch.
Well, I've never been a big breakfast person, and if I eat breakfast, I'm not normally hungry for lunch, so I kind of make it a brunch.
Okay. Okay.
You're on, Betty. You can teach me all about football.
Louise Cheese Mary out here snow. Oh wow. Yeah. It did just snow, didn't it? Yeah. I recall.
I think I'm blocked in Holly's too.
I'm sorry. Is she on something? Is she on something? She's gonna get mad at me, but she's just so jumpy and like she can't even get a sentence out without going, I mean this. What?
I was reading Betty's comment.
Oh jeez. Naughty naughty. You have the air on in Connecticut.
How long's your dad out for? Man, is that what it sounds like when I eat?
That's the bag.
I know. I'm just asking the people in the chat that come to my stream. Is that what it sounds like when I eat?
Well, wait a minute. Just say what you mean.
It's loud. I don't hear what the noise I make. People always moan
I'm
about me eating on panel, and so I'm just wondering, is that how loud it is?
I am like a pig at a trough. You know? when I eat. I'm terrible. I only eat once a day, thank God. Usually in the closet so nobody can hear me.
How long's your
I'm
dad
really a
out?
pig. What?
How long's your dad out here for?
A whole month.
That's nice.
Where's out here?
Well, I mean, well, okay, I'm not there, but I mean, like out visiting you. That's what we say in New Zealand. Like when someone comes out to visit you, you're like, "How long are you out here for?"
Okay, the question was answered right.
Hmm.
I'm a little stoned. I have to be stoned to get over it. Such a. I didn't want to be over emotional. Start sounding like a lunatic crying.
Man, Crystal, you're too fast blocking people. You beat me.
Oh, that's terrible. I don't wish anything ill on Holly. I just don't know why she's so. She just seems a little. I don't know. Like she's jittery, jumpy. She's kind of like whatever. What's his name? CJ is as well. He's also very jittery and very. And I wonder if that's anything.
A lot of people on YouTube have mental
Meg, this
illnesses.
left leg, I caught that too. Holly has always been on something. She's serious as one. Well, I don't know. Could I be wrong, Jake?
What?
Could I be wrong?
About what? Everything. Yep.
About CJ.
CJ has a complex that's like all about him.
Are you on like slow motion?
Me,
Yeah, why are you talking like so slow and dragged out? Like, who talks like that?
'cause I'm sad.
Okay, Jake.
I don't. I went on Cactus's panel before, and I got a bit excited telling Nicole to go fuck herself. It was a good take my mind off.
Oh, and then tomorrow she turns up dead, and then what? I mean,
I wouldn't care about her.
I think you would. I
No,
think
I
you would
wouldn't.
feel bad.
I wouldn't.
Please say you would, so that we don't have to go through this again.
No, there's some people in the world I just wouldn't care.
That's a human being, somebody's daughter, somebody's sister.
I wouldn't care. I'd be sad for them, but I wouldn't care.
I know, but she has a disability, a very obvious
But
disability.
that doesn't excuse her actions.
Well, why take the risk?
Have you seen all the videos she's been making on Kami Joe? Video after video, channel after channel, saying that Kami and her husband sleep with her kids. And Nicole's admitted it 2 or 3 times that it's her now. Because I've had her take them down and stuff. It's like, I know I'm no saint. I've done shit in the past similar, but it's a difference when someone's doing it currently non-stop, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
To someone that once upon a time did it, it's like. So that's why I would have no sympathy at all for Nicole. Just saying, if she passed
You're not going to
tomorrow.
go out and kill anybody, right?
No, I ain't no fucking serial killer.
Well, I don't know. The way you're sounding and all, you sound like you're going to go out and just take everybody out.
No, I've just got anger in me at the moment.
Yeah, like the Hulk anger?
But that's why I'm trying to be quiet, because if I start talking, I'm going to say things I'm going to regret.
So you can sound more like a serial killer.
Hmm.
Go ahead.
Hello, Wiggy and all. Pardon, but who is Mary? Mary was one of the coolest chicks in the world, Teehee. She was an awesome, great lady.
Oh no, who's calling me? Telemarketers all day. Car warranty shit. When are they gonna stop those bastards?
You know
Do you
what
have
I've...
that over there? Over here?
Hmm?
Do you have that over there?
Well, you know what I've noticed? I paid for virus protection a few months ago, right?
Mm-hmm.
Ever since then, I have been spammed like crazy by junkmen. And I think it's the virus company, so that hoping I'll buy their other product to stop the spam type thing. Because I never used to get all the spam fucking emails before I joined this freaking virus company.
Interesting.
I
Don't you
just,
think they would be in a lot of trouble if that was true?
I don't know. I just think it's the irony of it all.
Wow.
Like, I'm not normally a paranoid type person, I was talking to someone the other night, and I've been getting so much that they were talking about the spam emails they're getting, and I'm like, I've started getting them like crazy myself. And it's just the timing of the two. It makes me wonder.
Yeah. Hmm. So, did you watch German Lady's video?
It's hard to watch German Lady because she does 10-hour long streams.
I stopped. I'm not doing it anymore, okay? I
I
just had an
watched
empty stomach. I'm sorry.
I watched German Lady for about 15 minutes with someone in private, and all we did was discuss whether it's a face mask or not.
I don't know what it is, but I think it's what disappoints me about the situation is she really needs to stop blasting somebody's looks when she looks like that. And I'm not saying that to be mean. I'm just saying common sense. You're no beauty queen. You cannot, what did she say? You could be on magazines. No, no, no. So for you to put down somebody's looks and call them that, with a horrible personality, I'm like, lady, you need a mirror. You need a mirror. Da-da-da.
I don't have a problem with myself dissing people's looks because
So we don't know what you look like. It's
I'll admit,
okay.
I'll admit I'm an ugly fat fucker if that makes people happy.
I know, right? But the thing is, German lady puts the camera on and is going to diss somebody's looks when she looks like that. What is happening with her face and head? Like, what is that thing on her face?
I think it's just a latex mask.
I do too, because I know that he has a beard under there and it's very lumpy around the cheeks where the beard would be.
I am kind of disturbed that I've made it known publicly, like, if German lady is a female, fuck, she's got a nice ass. And if it is a dude, it's like, fuck, I looked at a dude's ass and thought it was nice.
Yeah. Well, he does have a nice body. I will say that.
Like,
I've seen pictures. He's an absolutely drop dead gorgeous man. Why any man would want to look like a woman? I don't know. The life of me. Absolutely gorgeous. So there.
I mean, I've got that gif of someone like pulling on their mask, cheeks. It's like we can all pull on our fucking cheek, the skin on our fucking cheek, to see if it's like real. It's like, so that's all German lady has to do if they really say it's their true face, because the mask, I don't care, but it just looks like it's got no life to it. That's why I
No, it
say
doesn't
it's a
move.
mask.
It doesn't move, and it doesn't move with her lips. But it's an unusual shape. And like I
And
said, I think it attributes to the fact that he's covering a beard because he has a
it,
beard.
her face never changes, never. It's always the same. It's never aged in like how many years? Like I've been here 4 years, and it's never changed.
Wow,
I
dude's
mean,
got some serious issues. I
we
mean,
all
there's some
age.
serious issues going on there. But it's a riot. It's an absolute riot. So I'm gonna enjoy the entertainment value. You get my point?
Hmm. I mean, as we age, we get a little bit. Some of us get a little bit like a double chin or a bit of puffiness or a bit of wrinkles. Their face has never changed
Yeah, I'm all broken out.
because it's a fucking mask. And I don't care if German lady's a dude or a woman or whatever, but at least people like.
It also made me laugh is when she was in the live stream. She just had a one little square where she could keep her face, and she hardly moved her head. And you never see anything below the necklace. I mean, the neckline. You know. And
Mm,
she just curses people. Oh my god, the filthy language. It's so like extra. What? Are you laughing?
no, I was just remembering last time I went at German lady. Do you know what her response to me right away was?
What?
She right away came at me and said that if I keep fucking with her, she's going to go after Kami Joe. That was what her reply was.
What did you ask her?
I was making fun of her about something. And she came on my panel, or I did a short stream on her calling her a fucking whatever. And she straight away in someone's chat said to me that if I don't back the fuck off or shut the fuck up, she's going to fucking go after Kami. I just remembered that. So she was saying she can't come at me because there's nothing on me. Because what? People going to say that I'm an asshole and I'm a sick fuck at times or whatever. It's like everyone knows it.
Yeah, I know. Same with me. Yeah, I get it. I don't know who's
It's like,
Cammy. Who's Cammy?
how many times are people going to go at you and say you killed your husbands? You know what I mean?
I
It's like,
know.
yeah.
It's like, yeah, I'm like, all right.
How many times they're going to come at me and say I'm a sick fuck at times, or I'm an asshole, or it's like we all know it. So what
Yeah.
what was her response? She was going to go after Kami.
No, because it's fun. It's fun. She's a total whack job. A total whack job. Like, oh my god. I bet her family has had her in and out of institutes. Well, I shouldn't say that. Or should I? I don't know. She seems a little mental.
I don't know. We got so many fucking catfishes on this platform. We got Lolly, we got Abe, we got German lady.
Huh.
I mean, I've had my mum on. I think I've phoned her when I've been on panel and asked her questions about me, and you know what I mean. It's like,
What do you mean? Your mother?
oh, like I'll be on a stream and I'll be like, ring my mum and ask her a question.
Oh yeah, I did that too. I did that.
Like,
We were talking about our relations. Noodles was on the panel, and Mom was on the phone.
it's like I got no problem. Like people know who my mum is. There's a video of my family on fucking playing some fucking New Zealand game show on YouTube. It's like.
Bye.
I never hid who I was. I talk about my brother all the time for years. I play my cousin's fucking song. We got the same fucking last name. Like how
I have
if
absolutely
people
no idea.
I'm just saying, like, it's just because I didn't sit here and say my name's ABCD didn't mean that I wasn't like putting it out there if you wanted to find it.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Good.
What in the hell? What are you saying? I don't understand. What are you saying?
You're wasted.
No, repeated it. Something about pictures? What pictures?
I don't know.
What?
So Teehee is a catfish too. She stripped nude on Mark Terry's panel to try and get him taken down. Teehee, aka Missy, is bad news.
That was really funny. When the little piece of paper blew off of her camera, and she was standing there naked,
Oh, for real.
full frontal.
Shut up, Betty.
What?
Look at Betty. She's taken over Mary's role of making fun of me. Don't mind Jake. He barely knows what he's talking about.
Whoa.
We're going to war, Betty.
Uh,
At least I picked the winning Super Bowl team last year, Betty. You did.
It's so funny how he says Biddy instead of Betty.
Betty, open your ears.
No, it's your accent.
No,
Yes.
it's
Darling.
Betty.
Darling, it's your absolutely bizarre accent.
My accent. Oh my God. Do you know how I met
cannot help
Mary?
you, darling.
Do you know how I met Mary?
How?
I met her. I was on Tanya Z's panel, and she was on Tanya Z's panel, and we both sat there joking we can't understand each other's accents. And for weeks, that was the joke. I'd go in a chat, and Mary would be like, I like Jake, but I can't understand what he says because I can't understand his accent. And I'd be like, shut up, Mary, I can't understand your accent either. And that's what we said to each other for months. And that's how we started being friends.
Oh, excuse me. I'm sorry, I won't eat the snacks. I'm trying not to eat the snacks because I'm sorry. Sorry. Stop it. You're not picking the winning Super Bowl team.
Yes, the Packers. The Packers are going
stop
to win.
it.
I'm going to go down to the bookies and put some money on the Packers, I'm telling you.
Wait, I love this. Who is this Betty Porter?
They used to be Bonnie Parker.
I know, I remember you said that. But that's so funny. They're like just busting on you. I love it. It's funny.
Mm.
At first you couldn't understand Jakey Poo, but I get used to it and understand him.
That's what Mary said.
The only problem is, you know how they say Americans sound really whiny? I think he sounds a little too whiny. He makes his voice go a little too high up when he's
Oh,
mildly
shut up.
annoyed. No, you know it's true. Your voice goes up, like high pitched. How is that even natural?
It's because I'm a catfish. I'm really a female. There you go. Clip that. Clip that.
Nobody wants you to be a female. I promise you that. Right? Are you okay? Hello? Are you there?
Yeah, I'm
You're
just
so
thinking.
moody, Jake.
I'm not moody. I'm just me.
Magda's legs here.
Mm.
Maybe her left leg and your right leg, because I know that you have at least one leg. That would be a nice combination.
I got the middle leg.
Even better. It's really all you need. I mean, after all, you don't really need legs, do you? You got the best leg.
Betty, leave him alone. He's probably on his period. Fuck you, bitch. Man, what are you crunching on?
I'm trying not to, but I can't stop.
No, I don't care. I'm just thinking, is this what I sound like?
Is it really bad?
Well, I don't know how I sound when I'm crunching on potato chips and stuff.
Is it turning anybody on? Is my ASMR seductive enough? I love how Charlotte goes, "Hey, leg."
Is that Magda or is that just someone being?
What?
Is that Magda?
No,
Or
it's Magda's left leg.
Hmm.
Now, we do read the same English, correct?
No, I'm meaning, like, is it Magda or is she back? Like,
Your guess is as good as mine. Krista
okay.
Lynn, we're just having a little fun. This is a very sad time. We got to cheer each other up. That's why we're here. Who wants to be sitting alone thinking about this? Charlotte, I'm like the pig at the trough. Trough. Rather. Accident, rather. Is it a beautiful day? Why do I not hear any birds chirping? In New Zealand.
Because I'm inside.
But the birds don't chirp through the windows like they do where I am? What are you in prison?
Maybe if I opened the door or something, like you'd hear them. I actually have a very loud bird that lives in the tree outside, but it's been quiet lately.
Really? Are you high, Linda? Just a little bit to help me cope, you know.
Can I just ask that no more friends pass away?
Well, that easy to say, but never gonna happen. But back to reality. So young.
Hey, look, we got snack bar back.
I know, Mommy. I can't even do it because I'm too high. My voice won't even. But
Allah
you know what?
Akbar.
Jake can go really high. Go ahead, Jake.
No,
Do it. You can do it because you
no,
go
I
really high
can't
up.
do that. I can't do that.
Oh my God. You are a
Stop
master of
lying.
voices.
Stop lying.
I don't think I am. But go ahead. Take it real high up. Come on. Take it up.
I'm fine.
Oh, he's so pouty, isn't he? You're so pouty.
I'm fine. Why you do this all the time?
What? What if they
You
do
get
this
you
all the
get
time?
on a panel with me and you expect me to be like a dancing monkey or something. Fucking
Can you dance?
entertain me,
Can you
entertain
dance
me.
like a monkey?
No,
Of course. You have to be entertaining. We're entertaining each other. We're trying to
because
read.
I'm not a monkey.
Okay. We're trying to, forget how sad we really are.
I'm real sad. I don't know why.
Because, what do you mean? Are you, did you take your medication today?
Mm,
What does mean?
means yeah.
Okay, so it's not, um, because you don't normally
No,
feel
just
sad when things happen like that?
I don't understand. No, I just don't understand what's going on because, like I say, I normally don't really have empathy, but for some reason this has fucking hit me, and I don't know how to feel.
Ever? Your whole life is like a new thing?
Pretty much.
What? Really? That is so creepy. That is so serial killer.
Mm.
But see, he goes, really? Remind me to always bring pepper spray around you.
I'm serious. Like, I'm not a. I'm not normally a person that fucking shit normally hits me like months later, weeks later. But this one for some reason, fucking, I don't know. Like, and I
Wait,
don't. I,
let me get back a little further. Are you? What about your own child?
I didn't really get. It didn't hit me for like months.
Okay, I understand the
Honestly
shock.
didn't.
I understand shock.
I honestly didn't. Like, I was just. I remember I was more angry than anything. Like, I always think selfish, I guess. Like, why didn't I do this? And I hate myself.
Charlotte, I asked the same thing. Is Jake a sociopath? Because that's right. So strange.
Like, I care, but I just don't.
Wait, that made no sense.
I don't.
I care, but I just don't.
I don't like showing emotion.
Do you have emotion?
Eventually,
Come on, you shouldn't be.
no, I'm not.
Come on.
Like, I've said this before. My mother could die tomorrow, and I wouldn't cry. I wouldn't be. Life would go on, but then it would hit me like months later.
Dude, that is fucked up. No, really, that isn't it? I'm the only one. No, I can't be the only one that feels that way. That is messed up, dude.
But for some reason, as soon as I found out about Mary yesterday, I just had this emotions all going through me, and I don't understand them because I'm not used to them. That's what I'm trying to say. Like, normally I just wouldn't. Life goes on.
Wow.
For years, I used to live by the theory, I ain't going to your funeral because you're not coming to mine.
Oh my God. Mo, seriously, dude. Seriously. I don't know what you're talking about, Street. I didn't block anybody anywhere. Magda, honey. Magda's left leg. I've been there since day one. I know. He's got the master of voices for sure. Stop playing patty cake and answer my question. Why my Street Life account blocked? Blocked where? I didn't block you.
We can block that one if you want.
No, I have
No,
no
I'm
idea what you're
just,
talking about. I'm on
I'm
my
not,
iPad, so I'm not really sure how to figure that out right now, but I will check.
I'm not
But
saying
I
I'm good.
would never block him. Oh, Jake. Do you think you had feelings for her? Like romantic feelings?
Oh, hell no.
Oh,
No, no, no.
okay.
I just,
You do realize it's really creepy, right?
why?
That is just, that's just creepy. I can't even imagine that you would even say why. You know?
Because
Maybe because. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
I'm not normally an empathetic person.
I don't know. Something is running deep.
I know I've probably got a mess for like a counselor or someone to try and sort my fucking head out. I know that.
Well, I'll blame Sean.
I
I
sometimes wonder if it's a hereditary thing because my birth father don't give a fuck about anyone but himself.
I don't know. I just assumed feelings come natural.
But then I grew up with this bullshit fucking, it wasn't until my early 20s that, like, growing up, like, hanging out with who I hung out with in life, it's like, it wasn't a crime, but it was like a crime to smile or be happy. We had to be staunch all the time. It was all fake bullshit. We had to look tough all the time. We had to, and I don't know. I sometimes wonder if like it's just I don't know how to. If that makes sense, like, I don't know. I just it's like I remember all through my life, like, you know, it's like
Childhood
when
trauma.
like people say to me when they meet me and they're like, "Don't you ever smile? Don't you ever laugh?" And I'm
Childhood
like,
trauma um, causes autoimmune disorders. We learned that from Lucy.
my head's a mess. I know that much.
It's
but I'm
just
not a danger to anyone. Like I'm not like a violent person that's gonna like go beat people up, or I handle anger inside myself, if that makes sense.
no, because we're just two people on. I don't know you. You don't know me. I don't know what happens when you turn the computer off. I don't know if you're sobbing day and night. I don't know if you're out playing
Oh hell
basketball.
no.
You know what I mean? Like I don't know if you're happy. You're going to. You know what I mean? I don't know anything about your life.
I don't even care about YouTube when I leave YouTube. Yes, I'll talk to people and I'll talk about YouTube because they're YouTube people. But like I go to sleep at night and I go to sleep, if you know what I mean. Like I don't
Yeah.
lie there, worrying about YouTube. Like,
No, me neither. I know, right?
but yes, like if I'm talking with YouTube people, we talk YouTube. We talk about the drama. We talk about what making a plan. Like I'm going to do this or I'm going to do that, or because I'm talking to YouTube people. And then there's some people I try to talk more real life with because they're someone that I consider to be more than just YouTube, if that makes sense.
Yeah. Hmm. Do you have a lot of personal friends?
Not really.
It
A
does
handful.
help, though.
I've got some good people around me, but it's hard for people to fully trust in me because I have got that reputation for being a cunt.
Wow. I see.
Like there's a lot of people who
Do you like it? Being a
pardon?
that word? Do you like it? Do you like the response and reaction that it comes? Because
No, not really. Not all the time, because sometimes there's people who I would love that they believe in me, but they don't because of the YouTube person they see.
what does that mean? The YouTube person they see.
Well, the asshole they see on YouTube.
So, are you saying that you're acting?
Sometimes, like I, it's like when I go live, is it really me? Yes, but I'm also putting on a show, and to me, it's like just like an actor when they're acting in a movie. It's like you'll do things, but you don't normally do them in your real life, but you're doing them on YouTube because you're putting on a show. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
I mean, like if you watch a Bruce Willis movie and he gets a gun and he goes and shoots 100 people, does he do that in real life? No.
You had to use that. You had to go there.
No, I'm just saying as an example, like am I really a cunt? Yes, I am. But I'm not a cunt to everyone.
Alrighty. Interesting.
It's hard to explain.
Yeah, he's probably much worse, right, Betty?
And you're too stoned to understand.
Is that possible?
Yes.
All right, I'm not there yet, but I'll let you know. Okay.
We need to
Listen,
find you a man.
excuse me. That is
Hmm?
so rude. That is so rude.
Why?
Wait, what was the question?
We need to find you a man.
Oh, no. Okay. Yeah. How do you know I don't have a man?
I don't know.
No.
Because when you had a boyfriend a few years ago, you used to say you got a boyfriend, and you're not saying it now. So I don't think you got one.
Because people are so freaking mean. They're so mean. Should never talk about your personal life anymore. You know? It's like they have a pen and paper and they're keeping score every time you screw up. You'd be you'd be so much happier if you smoked weed. I don't want to hear.
I know how I'll describe what I'm trying to say to you. Right? If someone's a boxer, when they go to work, they hop in the ring and they start throwing punches at people. But when they go home at night, they're still a boxer, but they're not punching people at home.
And you felt the need to tell me that. Why?
Because I'm trying to explain how I think.
Okay. All right. What you're trying to say is you're not who we think you are. That's what you're trying to say.
I am, but I'm not.
Okay. You could be anybody you want on this forum.
I know I could be Abraham Lincoln, like fucking Abe, you know. I might start fucking, instead of being Abraham Lincoln, I might start being Barack Obama. I was the first black man to be president.
Well, you know what? When anyone says that and puts any doubt in anybody's mind on YouTube, you know what happens next. And there's a race to find out who you are. Yeah, people
I'm
are.
gonna make a statement. I am gonna go real life on someone again. And
again? What do you mean again?
I don't know when, but I am gonna do it. And I know people aren't gonna like it. But one day,
what are you talking about?
I don't know who or what yet.
Why? Why do you have to do that?
Because I'm gonna fuck some people over that fucked with Mary.
Oh, I see. Whoops, sorry. Let me turn that off. Well, I don't think she would want that. You know?
Mm.
How do you tell a 3-year-old that your mother has died? I can't even imagine.
Oh, here we go. I got my fucking. You know how on like TV shows and movies and stuff, every now and then they'll have like some dude, and then they'll have like the good little devil on one, the good person on one shoulder and the devil on the other one.
Yeah.
Yeah, Bridget's the good one on my shoulder. She's always sitting there like, and what will they solve, Jake?
Come on.
She's like that fucking saintly person sitting on my shoulder, fucking, and I got the fucking devil one on the other shoulder, fucking trying to do shit. And Bridget's the fucking good one on the shoulder.
When I was little, I used to get so confused. I'd flip them both off. Fuck it. I can stand on my own 2 feet. I don't need you. I don't need you.
Some people got to realize sometimes I'm just venting. And I'll say I'm going to go and fuck someone over, but it doesn't mean I'm going to do it. I'm just venting.
Okay.
Sometimes.
But you weren't even doing that. You were just being quiet. What are you doing? Sitting, standing, yoga, down dog? Hello?
Hang on.
The question was too hard. It's a lot. I'm trying to blot it all out. He's breathing very heavy. He's got some heavy breathing going on there. Can I assist in any way?
If you're breathing from me, I'm fucking miles away from my mic. You're stoned.
That's not miles.
Everyone, Woody
We
is
can hear
fucking
you
stoned.
breathing. Excuse me, we can hear you breathing. That's why I'm laughing. We can hear you breathing. He's miles away from the mic.
I'm like fucking a meter away from the mic, laying back in my chair with my eyes closed.
Are you resting your eyes?
No, I'm just studying the back of my eyelids.
Okay. Because,
I'm
old
gonna
men
get
have to rest
a
their
tattoo
eyes.
one day.
Sorry?
I'm gonna get a tattoo in the back of my eyelids one day.
F off?
Something like that.
Sounds about right.
How can you be hearing me breathing when I'm not even breathing?
Yeah, of course you're breathing. If you weren't breathing, you'd be dead. What the?
But I'm not making noise breathing.
Dude, cut it out. This is
You're
me you're talking to.
stoned.
Get out of here.
You're
We
hearing
all
shit.
heard you. We all heard you breathing. We heard you. Yes, we did. We heard you breathing. Uh huh. That's what I said. I said, listen. Breathing very fast. Doing something dirty on the other end.
Oh my god, fucking hell. I'm gonna go make me some baked beans.
I'm going to be farting all afternoon. I know, he's a serial killer, right? Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh my god. Now I'm scared to breathe.
Why do you keep saying, oh my God?
Because I'm scared to breathe now.
Well, you just said you weren't breathing. Didn't you just say a few minutes ago, I wasn't breathing? And I said, well, if you weren't breathing, you'd be dead. I mean, what the hell? You know what I'm talking about.
I know, but I'm just saying I'm scared to
We're
breathe.
We're like two marbles in a tin can. This is a ridiculous conversation.
I'm sitting here holding my fucking breath. Fucking.
Are you really just holding your breath? Or are you holding something else?
No, I'm holding my breath.
Oh my God.
Yeah, go back to eating. Let's hear crunch, crunch, crunch again.
I can't. All right. I didn't eat anything all day. Let me see how many calories.
What are you eating?
I'm not really sure. Excuse me. Hold on. Okay. It's called Guacamole Ranch Snack Mix. And I didn't eat anything all day, and this is 150. Oh, for the whole bag is 450 calories. This is my dinner. After this, I'm going to bed. I'm exhausted.
I'll go to bed now then.
What?
Go to bed now then, because I want to have a nap.
Oh my God. You ever try my panel? How in the world is he going to have a nap?
Do you know how many hours a day I lay here dozing in my chair?
Is it comfortable? Zero gravity?
It's a fucking big chair.
Okay.
The chair's so big, I can turn around and put my leg up on the arm of it and just sink into it.
Right. We needed to know that. What?
I've got like a sofa chair, just a single one, but it's huge.
All right.
Well, I sit here at my desk fucking like 8 hours a day working or doing shit or YouTubing, or it's like I want a comfy chair.
Do you swim?
I do, but I haven't for like a month or so.
Okay. Are you a good swimmer?
No, I wouldn't. I would not win an Olympic medal, but I can swim. Like, I'm not one of those people just thrashing about in the water like, help, I'm trying to swim. I can actually swim, but I'm not like a fast, super fucking win a race kind of swimmer.
I see. Is it a beautiful day there? I almost said here. Is it a beautiful
I haven't
day
even
there?
looked outside.
Are you in a jail cell?
No, I just haven't fucking looked outside.
How far do you have to go to the nearest window?
4 meters.
He probably would love one. Oh my goodness. Okay. Anyway, I'll send you some weed.
No, won't get through customs. Send me a Packers jersey.
I was kidding, people. People, I was kidding. It's
I
legal.
wasn't.
Sorry?
I wasn't. Betty's going to buy me a fucking Packers jersey and send it to me.
Oh. Packers jersey.
I like real loose clothing, so get me like the biggest size they have. It'd be like a dress on me.
Crown Royal.
You know, I support the Red Sox.
Why?
Because they're the best baseball team in the world.
Oh, is that a thing?
You don't know who the Red Sox are?
Of course I know who the Red Sox are. Is that a thing over there in New Zealand?
No.
Oh.
But we know who the Red Sox are.
Okay.
And they just started playing their game, I think.
You know, I don't know how to not crunch.
How many more chips do you have to eat?
Well, the whole bag is 450 calories.
But how many pieces are left?
No, there's no way of knowing.
Like,
Really small.
Are you halfway through it, or are you?
No, but what was I saying? Yeah, it's hard not to crunch, right?
Crunch silently.
How do you do that?
With your mouth closed.
My mouth was closed the whole time.
Use,
What, do you think I freely opened my mouth?
Just suck on it so it goes soft and then there's no crunch.
Yeah, like an old person trying to eat. Yeah, yeah. Oh, sure. Oh, well. Hi, pecan baby. What are
I
you
don't
using?
mind the crunching. I'm
Mm.
just saying, like, people bitch about me, so I'm having a chance to bitch about someone.
So, tell me something, Jake. What do you like to do?
Um,
Excuse me.
what do I like to do?
Yeah.
Fuck all.
That is depression talking.
No, it's just I like to do fuck all. I like to do as little as possible.
That is so boring.
But I'm trying to set my fucking life up so like everything just fucking just cruises along.
Huh.
I love swimming.
I used to be on a swim team when I was young.
I love being in water.
That's one thing I don't like.
It's like I've always loved running water part. Like when I lived on the farm, we had a stream running through the farm, and there were certain parts of it you could go and like lay down in, and the water was only like like half a foot high, and you could just lie there, and it's like it was just icy cold and fresh, and it felt so good just lying there, fucking feeling the water like just running all over you and around you, and
Hmm.
I love swimming in like currents, so it's like you feel the water like just moving around you, kind of thing. I
Well,
just
the only type of water I like is the bathtub. I don't like to sit inside water where other people are, like the ocean or the pool. You're sitting in that water with all their smelly asses, their smelly penises, and
I know.
just that turns me off so much. I just can't do it. There's not enough chlorine in the world.
I know what you're saying.
Yeah, so, but I love the beach.
Mm. One of my old bosses, he used to, when I lived in Australia, I used to catch the bus to work sometimes, and he used to say to me all the time, "I don't know how you can catch a bus. Buy a fucking car." I'm like, "Why?" And he's like, "Because you don't know who's fucking ass sat on that seat before you. They might have fucking
Car.
lice or
Yeah,
fucking."
it's true.
I'm like, I'm like, oh my fucking god, are you that paranoid about shit? Like, I would hate to see him with this pandemic thing that's been going on. Like, he's probably walking around with a full-on oxygen mask, like, so no, he doesn't breathe the same air as anyone. Like, if he could, that's what he would be doing. That's how bad he was.
No, see, she had been sick for a while with the COVID, and she had been sick long after. Um, a lot of things could have contributed, but we don't know. We don't know the story. Oh, wow. I'm a medical professional and I've seen my share of cases that make you wonder. What? Wow. So, how many characters do you think you are?
One.
One?
Mm.
No, because you said you're this character for YouTube and you're a different person off YouTube, so that's at least two characters.
No, I'm one character, me.
But that's not what you said.
Well, I try to be real. Okay? It's like there's an element of truth to the saying that people hide behind a screen. Now, the way I look at it is like I don't understand how people can be so upset at some things that people say on YouTube and the
Yeah.
things, including the things that I've said, when they will sit there and watch a movie, for example, and the movie will be even more gross than the thing that you said or heard on YouTube.
Yeah.
And yet they love watching those movies. You know,
Yeah,
it's like
I
you could watch, people could watch a movie and some dude gets a knife and guts someone on the movie, and it's all gory and fucking sick, and you know, and everyone's like, oh god, but they love watching the movie. That was a good movie. But if you go and if you came on YouTube and you said, I want to stick a knife in someone and gut them and fucking skin them, they would, oh, you sicko, you fucking, but they watch a fucking movie doing the same type of sick shit. You know what I mean? It's like I don't understand like how
dude.
how that's different. And so it's like I say, when I come on YouTube, it's like a soldier gets up in the morning and he puts on his uniform, he goes out to the
Oh,
front
jeez.
line and he can
You
shoot and
stop.
kill 10 people.
Come
But it
on.
doesn't mean when he comes home to his wife at night, he's going to go around and shoot another 10 people.
Oh my god.
But he's still, that's who he is. And that's what I'm trying to say. I'm who I am.
Do you take like antipsychotic medication?
No.
No?
Why do you think I should?
I don't know the shit you say. I just
I'm
don't
not
know.
hurting anyone.
I
Who am I
didn't say,
hurting?
I didn't say you're hurting anyone. What are
But
you
it's
talking about?
YouTube. It's YouTube. This is what I'm saying.
I didn't
There's an
say you.
element of truth to people hiding behind the screen. Because when I don't care who you are, it's not that anyone's scared or not, but it's like there is an element of truth because I can say fuck you and your mum and your whore and your dog and your cat and your and no one can punch you in the face. But in the real world, there's a chance if you said that to someone, they'd punch you in the face. And
Yeah.
and so there's the element of truth that people say shit behind screen that they wouldn't say in real life. But I would say that shit in real life if I had the need to, but I don't.
Okay, that was kind of long winded, but okay.
That's what I'm trying to say. I am the same prick, but I'm not. It's like you can do it more freely on the internet because there's less consequences.
Do you think I'll have to address them individually?
I don't know. I'm
Did
just trying to
anybody
say,
else get that?
I dig myself into holes. And you like getting me talking, so I dig myself into holes.
What does that even mean? Stop.
Shut up, you're stoned. Eat your fucking crunchies.
I know, like, you give me way too much credit because I'm like, I'm
I'm
dead.
hungry. I want a pizza. I want a pepperoni pizza.
Who?
Pepperoni pizza. I'm hungry.
A pepperoni pizza. I'm doing my weekly medication. I
You're
have to do it
smoking
before
more
I
weed.
become. Sorry?
You mean you're smoking more weed?
No. I'm doing my little, putting it in the little boxes before I fall asleep. Otherwise,
Oh.
do it in the morning.
I wake up sometimes at like 2 in the morning and I think, fuck, I didn't take my nightly pills, so I get out of bed and go and take them.
Oh, it's
And then I
so
wake
sad.
up like 3 hours later and I take my morning pills and I think to myself, why
Yeah.
do I have to take morning and night when I take them so close together?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. That's. I
Shouldn't I
mean,
take them like, when they say take one in the morning, one at night, shouldn't you just take them like one and like
no,
12 hours later take the other?
there's reasons. I take morning and night ones, and they're for all different things. Now I gotta take an extra one for
No, but
seizures.
mine aren't different. They're the same one.
Oh, you have to take the same ones in the morning and at night.
Mm,
Is that what you just said?
yeah.
And that's odd to you. Why?
Well, I take like 6 or 7 or 8 different pills in the morning, but at night time I got to take 2 of the same pill again.
Are you busting my chops here?
No,
Are you literally just griping that you have to take the same medication at come on, dude, really? Are you
don't
serious?
he? Oh, fuck. I don't think she understands what I say.
What do you mean?
Oh. God, you made me sit up. Look, here's my fucking pills. Okay, these ones I take in the morning. This one I take at morning and night. This one I take in the morning. These ones I take morning and night. This one I take fucking in the morning. This one I take in the morning, and this one I take in the morning. So there's these 2 here that I fucking take morning and night.
Okay, but I don't. But then your doctor said you have to separate the medication, right?
Yeah,
That's
he
why you
said
don't take it
morning
all at
and
once.
night.
Well, you can't take it all at once because then you'll overdose.
No, but I'm saying, shouldn't I take them 12 hours apart, not morning and night?
Dude, you're asking me. You should be asking your doctor that.
Oh,
I mean, okay, you're
I
asking
miss,
some
I miss
idiot on the
Bonnie.
internet.
I miss Bonnie because she used to tell me, she was my fucking YouTube nurse.
Yeah, yeah, but she was a Trump supporter. That's the problem.
Yeah, but I didn't talk politics with her.
She would kill
I used to
for
I used
her
to ring her
man.
and we would just talk about my health issues and her love life.
Who is
Hmm?
Envelope Tate?
Cindy Talk said take them 12 hours apart.
I am from Chicago. I'm a
They're
gay black man.
my diabetes medication. And it says take it morning and night. But like I said, so shouldn't I take them 12 hours apart? So if I take them at 7 in the morning, I should take the other two at 7 at night. That's what I'm trying to say.
Okay, it's kind of personal, don't you think?
Oh my fucking God. You ask these questions and you get into a conversation and then you turn it on me and you're like, why are you talking about this? You're the sociopath. You are.
Oh, dude, it's called humor. Come on, cut it
You
out.
fucking, You get stoned and you fucking sit there and just pick holes at me.
I do not. I'm in the zone and I feel sad and I'm trying to get rid of the sadness.
I know. And why do you think I'm
It's
still
affecting
here?
all of us.
Why do you think I'm still here?
Because you love Mary and you love me. And I love you. That's why.
I love you. You
And if
love
you
me.
died, I would be very sad. Very, very sad. And if I
If I
died,
died,
nothing.
you probably would not even know because I'd just disappear because I wouldn't be here.
Oh, well. We have ways of finding out information. You know how it is. That's a
But I
joke.
can tell you this.
Don't
Uh,
you ever laugh? Dude,
so,
laugh. Chill.
like, if I died, I can tell you this now.
What?
You would know because I'm gone. There's no
What is
reason.
that? What does that mean?
If I was to just leave YouTube and be like, okay, I've had enough of this, I'm out of here, I would
Right.
tell you all. I would be like, I've had enough of all this crap. I'm moving on in life. Bye. I'm deleting YouTube. I'm deleting fucking Twitter. I'm deleting Discord. I'm deleting Hangouts, and I'd be gone. You know.
Right. Yeah.
But if I just disappear and you don't hear from me again, well, it means I must have fucking died.
Oh, you're saying that's the presumption. Yeah. Yeah. Well, that's what people would
If I
think.
was to leave, I would tell you I'm leaving.
Okay. So if you disappear, you're dead.
Yeah, I must be dead because I would have said that I was leaving. I mean, I'm a person who has to have the last word.
Unless
So,
you get hit by a car and lose your memory, and then you wouldn't know anything about us.
well, that's the same as leaving, isn't it?
I suppose it is. Until you have horrible flashbacks and eventually figure out
But
your password.
I'm just saying, I'm a person who has to have the last word. So I would have to be like, well, I'm out of here. Fuck you, Abe. Fuck you, G. Fuck you. You know what I mean? It's like, bye, and leave. But if you don't hear that, but I disappear, then I must have died.
Okay, we've heard that already. Yes. That's awesome. Very, very sad and depressing to even have this conversation. But it snaps me right back to why we're here. Oh, excuse me. Dear me.
I like that Cindy talks person, whoever they are. Because they said that I should take my pills 12 hours apart.
I'm taking mine now because I have a weird feeling I'm going to forget because we've been talking about it.
How many do you take?
I take a lot. It's Murphy's Law. I will overcome.
Mary was Jesus's mother.
Yeah, I know. The most beautiful name in the world.
That's who Mary was, Jane. Mary was Jesus's mum.
It was very special. It was very special. God, I'm going to feel the effects for a very long time because it's...
I'm subscribed to Cindy Talks. I didn't know that. Congratulations on being 100 pounds from your highest weight.
Who?
I'm reading what Cindy Talks description says. Mary won the lottery and got to go to a better place.
I don't see that in the chat.
You don't see what?
Oh, I thought you were reading the chat.
No, I went and looked at Cindy Talks, and I'm like, oh, I'm subscribed to her. And then I read her description
Okay,
on her channel.
I see.
And then Jane said what happened to Mary. So I said Mary won the lottery and went to a better place. You know, some people get elected to become politicians, and some people get to go to heaven and look down on us all and go, fuck you.
You have a steady stream of the drug? What drug?
Oh, she's saying that if I take my pills 12 hours apart.
Yeah, that's right. Wait. Oh yeah, I got it. Yeah. Oh my God. What if we don't actually go anywhere? Well, our soul goes somewhere. I'm guessing roaming the world, eating food in the grocery store. Come on, you've always wanted to do that, right? Be
I'm
like
on the good
invisible.
pills.
Be invisible.
Whatever pill I can buy, I'm on. There you go. Clip that one.
You know your voice changer dropped for a minute.
Did it? Probably because I just had a big drink of my drink.
Okay.
Throat's all moist. And you made me sit up. Now I'm laying back down. And my neighbors are building something and it's noisy as fuck.
What are you wearing?
Oh my God. Clothes. Actually, I'm just wearing track pants. That's all.
Excuse me?
I'm just wearing track pants. That's all.
Okay, so why did you have to be all dramatic and say, oh God? I was just curious what your vibe was going on right now. You know, I'm wearing black sweatpants and a wrestling t-shirt.
And you're lying on your sofa with your big
No,
cushions.
I'm in
You're
my
sitting in the
car.
car.
I'm in
You're
my
sitting
car.
in the car smoking weed because you don't know how to smoke in the apartment.
Oh
I
my God,
remember.
I love you. You're awesome. See, he gets me. Do you see that? He gets me. He remembers this. He does very good research. Yes, correct. How it's so funny that you would know that because if I told like a boyfriend that or a husband that, he wouldn't remember that. That was impressive. Will you stalk me?
No, I just stalk your Twitter.
Okay, good.
I tell you guys, I still, whenever I think of Woody, all I can see is the picture she posted of her on her wedding day on Twitter.
Get the tissues out, boys.
Your
You ever see that
husband,
picture?
whichever one of your husbands it was that day, he was one hell of a lucky man.
Yeah. Bear Mountain against a tree. Threw my bouquet out the window to another car, and they caught it. We didn't waste any time. All right. Getting weed everywhere. Do you know what? I always thought of this since I've been smoking weed about Scooby Doo, the Scooby Doo van. Remember the Scooby Doo van?
Mm-hmm.
Like in reality, the van was so they could smoke weed, right? Why have a van?
I don't know. She passed away in her sleep, Jane.
Well, we don't really know that.
Well, it's the nicest way to describe whatever way happened.
Yeah, because it would be a lie because she hardly ever slept. That's I think she was. I
Magda,
think she would be laughing at that comment. She would
Did
be
you
definitely
did you
laughing.
unblock Street Life?
What?
Did you unblock Street Life?
No.
Because he's in your chat now.
Yeah, so then I didn't. Yeah, I didn't block him. I didn't unblock or block or do anything.
Hey, gamer. She was too young.
Yeah. So bad. Oh. Oh, so young. Interesting.
The
Gamer
good
cat.
one was so young. Gamers from my chat.
Yeah, figured.
Is that really Bombshell?
Yeah. Yeah, she's pretty upset. Do you want to come up? I don't know if it is.
It's her.
How do you know?
I checked.
Really? Interesting.
The go-to channel works again. If you're a mod.
The what?
If you're a mod, the go-to channel works.
Oh, right. How come I... Oh, you'd rather not? Okay. Just wanted. Don't blame her. What do you have to add?
I have to say, Bombshell, you have to unblock me.
Will Smith just started following me on TikTok. I'm absolutely floored.
Because he wants to tell you to fucking keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth.
Oh, you are scary. You are scary. You know, to have all those personalities in there, I mean, you cannot be mentally stable. That's
How
a
the
lot.
fuck are you able to say that to me when you fucking love noodles?
Well, I didn't say I wasn't.
Mr. Fucking, he's Mr. 100,000 fucking personalities.
No, no, he's not. He's two. No,
At
hell,
a
he's the same
time.
person. No, he
Two at a
really is the same
time.
person. No, he really is. And privately, he's exactly the same, which is creepy. Very creepy to me. Yeah. Like, that's not an act. I'm not lying. None of it's an act. Don't be fooled. That's real.
I'm not trying to fool you. I'm not trying to act. I'm being real.
Did you watch my video of what I don't understand? Gamer boy.
No, I haven't watched it yet, gamer. Oh, he's talking to you. He made a video. Gamers, he's a good kid, but he's special needs.
Oh, what great view.
He made a video of his hometown looking out at the beach and stuff.
Oh, wow. Well, I love the beach. I just don't go in the water. Absolutely. I could just spend days sitting on the beach. Love it. Just something about it. It's very tranquil.
He went to some lookout type thing and filmed, videoed like the harbor or something.
Yeah.
Showing people where he lives. He's a good kid, gamers, but he's got a few disabilities, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
He's my little bro. You have to be careful with him though, because he's one of his disabilities is he copies, and if you say go do something, he kind of goes and does it. I learned that the hard way. So now you have to be careful what you say to him.
Okay. Thank you for clearing
Because
that.
I stupidly told him to go and fucking call A the P word, and he went off and done it and got in a bit of trouble.
Hey, can you do other accents?
No.
Seriously.
Mm.
You can't do an American?
I can do a Lolly Cunningham.
Can you?
But it's not very good.
Are we waiting for you? Are you asleep?
No, but I feel like going to sleep.
I thought you were going to do Lolly Cunningham.
No.
You said you could do Lolly Cunningham.
But I said not very good.
Give us a... Come on, try.
No.
God, you're so moody.
Now I'm moody. I might have to get going because I'm fucking falling asleep.
Yeah, okay.
I don't mean to be rude, but I don't want to. I'm just tired.
Okay.